Well, hello there. Been a while since I saw you guys, at least in this format, whatever we're calling this. I don't think the show really has a name, but this is the place where we open the blind boxes and the blind bags and, oh, look at them. What else do you want me to do with them? Lick them? Rank them by flavor profile? Most of the items we're looking at today were gifts given to me over the holiday season by friends and family, so thank you very much to anyone who contributed to the channel and made this video a possibility. Okay, first up, this strange thing. This was given to me by my friend Mark. He found this at the dollar store. I don't know anything about Pol Pol Molcar other than it has an anime and it's for children. Are those perforations I spot? Oh, little paper baggie in here with some carrots. Oh, couple. Maybe this is accessories. It's got a suspicious QR code and instructions of some sort. Well, my interest in this may have just spiked because we get this little pamphlet with the different options. Those are the ones we saw on the exterior of the can. But then on the other side, we've got Police Molcar, Sushi Molcar, DJ Molcar, Zombie, and Treasure Hunter. I really like the DJ. I hope that's the one we get. And looking at the instructions, it looks like you can repurpose the can to form a little display stage. And then you can also use the walls to make a little road. So this is the little stand part, I assume. And it's bright yellow. Not sure if all the stands are yellow or if that's a little clue as to who we're going to get in our bag here. We have... Oh. I am absolutely speechless. This... Blah? Kiba. Scuba. Orjipa. Big thanks to Mark for introducing this to my life. Yes, it is flocked. It's covered in a fine fuzz.
You're covered with a very fine fuzz.
And it seems to be picking up cat hairs by the second. But yeah, it's got these big old plastic speakers affixed to the sides. Good detail. Let's put them on this little piece. Something like that. Unfortunately, these ends are made of like blister packaging plastic, so it's very flimsy. But I do like the idea of, repurposing the stuff so there's zero waste. Unfurl this, and then we got our little road. Oh, and it says DJ Molcar. Okay, I guess I could have peeked in there and it would have told me which one I got. Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm glad we started with that one. This is basically my new channel mascot. I love him like a son. Let's keep this good streak going. I want to do these Hello Kitty and Friends sushis. These turned up about a month ago at Canadian dollar stores. The display box, as well as the packaging of the orb itself, don't really show you what your options are. They just say, cool things. I like cool things. Of course, if there's a Kuromi or a My Melody or Cinnamoroll, those would all be nice. Okay. Do like that exterior packaging. That's pretty cool. Come on. And we've got... yeah. Yes! Ah, what a good day. Before we look at that in greater detail, I'll just have a look at our options here. So it looks like there are 2 Kuromis, 2 My Melodies, and 2 Hello Kitties. I'm pretty happy with the little rice ball one we got. So it's a softer plastic. It's like a PVC. Not necessarily squishy, but rubbery. Yeah. I like her. Good pull. Now let's see if we can find her a friend or even an alternate version of herself. Yeah. Yeah. This one comes in our red sphere. It's like a big old clown nose. Pom pom purrin'. Hey, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, these are good. It's not gonna blow your mind or anything, but I wouldn't mind a little collection of these sitting along on a shelf. And there's the 2 of them together. Little rice buds. Cool things indeed. There you go, guys. Next, let's go for this thing. This thing right here. This is another one of those monogram figural bag clips. We opened some horror ones in October. This was a gift from my sister for Christmas, so thanks to her for that. I did open one from Series 1 way back before I started doing these videos. I got him, just in a different pose. So it'd be nice to get, like, any other character. But I feel like we're probably gonna end up with him again. Yeah, I mean, I would like Chainsaw Man, I would like Puchita, Nakama, of course. Or Power. Of course I want Power. Okay. We have... Oh, okay. Now, I'm not 100% positive, but this may be the only merchandise of this character, because he's pretty small time. Him and his partner and Public Safety, they show up, like, in 2 scenes, basically. We're introduced to them briefly in the Katana Man arc of Season 1, but in the International Assassins arc, they do return. This hasn't been animated yet, but it will be soon, when they do a Season 2. Fingers crossed, that's coming. Anyway, here's him with Aki, hanging out, being sullen. Alright, let's move on to one of these big boxes back here, because we have quite a few. I want to do this Palverse Demon Slayer. So we have done one other Palverse series on this channel. Back in October, we did one of the Chainsaw Man boxes. This is Series 2, or Volume 2 of the Demon Slayer guys. Yeah, good selection of characters. Kind of about Genya here, but the rest would be decent options. Good heft to the box. Yeah, I hope it's her. And we have... Okay. So, feelings on this character may vary depending on whether or not you've seen the Infinity Castle movie. But personally, I think he's a good boy who has never done anything wrong. Great pose. Really nice tempo details on the eyes there. For his upper moon details. You do have a little clear piece that goes around his ankle to help him stand up. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Should we do another box? Yeah, let's do another box. Kirby. We'll do Kirby. We have opened some of these in the past. I can't recall if it was Volume 1 or Volume 2, but we got some decent pulls from that series. Yeah, these are all pretty nice. I'm kind of lukewarm on this one, but I'd be happy with any of the other ones. Got a pull tab. Yeah, okay. Did most of the work. There's our little foil baggie. Oh yeah, it's girthy. So we know we're safe. We know we aren't getting this one. We're getting like that one or that one. Maybe that one. I would like that one. And it's none of those. It was little diving Kirby. Before I assemble this fully, I just want to showcase some of the details. There is the Kirby itself. And our spoon is a little star rod. Very nicely done. So I think this is supposed to be some sort of gelatin treat. It's kind of viscous and jello adjacent. Yeah, you got your little spoon, and just rests there. Doesn't want to focus on it, but that's okay. Not bad, not bad. Let's bounce back over to our blind bags and have a look at our Spy Family Hoppin' Figs. Previously we looked at Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man. Same thing, just Spy Family characters. You got Lloyd, you got Anya, you got Yor, and you got Bond. Who else do you need? These I found at Dollarama. That's a dollar store here in Canada. That's our base. And we got a Lloyd. That is actually pretty nice. I like the pose. He's got a little pistol there, doing some espionage. Cool. Throw him on his base here. Dynamic. You can pose him as you please. Rotate him there, rotate him there. Okay, let's see if we can get him some family members. Just anyone but Lloyd, please. Oh, hey, Yor! Can't get mad at Yor. That's pretty exciting, and it's great to have her alongside her husband there. Yeah, nicely detailed. Excuse me, I know you're a married woman, but I do need to look up there. Because you got that rose detail, they even painted the soles of her boots there. Yeah, pretty nice. And the very last one, I would like this to be Anya. If it's Bond, I'm not upset. If it's the double, I'm very upset. I'm gonna throw everything off the table and end this video early. No doubles. Don't want a double. Yeah, well, okay. If I was gonna get a double, relax, it's fine. I am happy that it is Yor, because I was actually planning on giving these to my sister because she's a bigger fan of Spy Family than I am, but I really like the Yor, so this way I get to keep a Yor and I can give these two to my sister. we can't have Lloyd hogging all the yours, you know? He's got to share the yours with the rest of the class. Sanrio? Sanrio. Let's do this thing. This was a gift from my parents for Christmas. And I'm actually very excited about this one because I feel one solid chunk rattling around in there. So it's got to be one of the good ones, maybe like a chair or a bed, but I'm hoping it's that one. Yeah, there's some good options though. I'll be happy with whatever I get. What do we got? What do we got? That is the bed. Okay. So the bed includes, of course, the bed itself. You got a little pair of slippers, and then you got like an incense burner or something. That's kind of fun. And then inside, you can see there's little cutout bits. You can make like a sleep mask with some copyright information on it, or like a little rug or something. So we'll just go ahead and pop our headboard on there. And I like that the covers are separate. That's kind of fun. Oh, don't want to forget our pillow. Let's rest on top there. There is our incense burner. Super tiny. These are individual. And the slippers here are designed like, what's his name? Baku or whatever. Our little sidekick guy. Okay, so here it is with the only Kuromi I had within reach. It's a little big for it. But you know what would fit nicely in here? That's right, you guessed it, DJ Molcar! Alright, I'll build a nice little scene, and I'll splice it in later with an appropriately sized Kuromi. She looks awfully cozy. Can't believe we made it this far into the video without doing a Pokemon thing. Let's do the Nighty Night collection. Like all good blind boxes, this comes to us from re-ment. There are options on the side. You got your Pikachu, your Alolan Vulpix. There's a tandem mouse. Love seeing that one. Mareep. The Japanese name Puppy Mochi is really good for this one. I would like the Alolan Vulpix. Pikachu would be great. That one. Yeah, they're all pretty good. Is that a Puppy Mochi? Or a Fido to us English-speaking Pokemon fans? There's just a quick look at the kind of cake theme base. Little macaron for a pillow to rest your chin on. That's pretty cool. And then this little Campia goes on top. And there we go. I think I did that right. These aren't really my preferred colors. I'm not really big on like warm yellows and oranges and stuff, but I think it wears pretty well, and the level of detail is pretty nice. All these little pips of paint here, the little flag on top. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Alright, I think I've waited long enough. I want to open these Chainsaw Man baggies. These I found at Dollarama. These are chubby figs. Plump form. I can relate. Here are our options. We got Denji, Power, Aki, Makima, and Puchita. I really want the Power, but the Puchita would be great too, and the Makima. Yeah, they're all good. First one. I see little shoes. That is our Denji. Now, as long as the others aren't Denji, I'm okay. But it is squishy, it is a soft vinyl, and I like the style, I like that expression. Yeah, that's good. Number 2 here. Don't be Denji. Don't be Denji now. Power! Yes! Yeah, I think this is the one that works best in this chubby style. Yeah, I like it a lot. Little horns up top there. And our very last one. Can we complete the trio? Can we get the nice family?
Nope.
Nice family of double Denjis. For that, I'm gonna make you make out with yourself. Ah, yeah, look at that. Your mouth was open and everything. If anyone would like to trade for a gently used Denji, hit me up in the comments. I like this style. I would like to complete the set, but I don't need 2 Denjis. Let's do another Pokemon. Terrarium Collection 15. This looks like quite the set. You got this nice gilded foil around the edges here, and all the character options are fantastic. You have your 3 red and blue starters.
So, Charizard and Blastoise.
And then you got Mewtwo, you got Mew hanging out with Pikachu there, and a nice Lapras. I think Lapras is the least exciting of the set, but I like Lapras. I wouldn't be mad at Lapras. But yeah, one of these will be great. This one. Yeah. Oh, and this was a gift from me mom. Me mom gave me this. Good weight to this one. I assume it's because it has the added podium piece there. You can see in the back there. It is... Oh, wait a minute. Now this I'm actually very happy about because I got Venusaur. And Venusaur is my starter when I played Blue for the first time back in 98 or whatever. Yeah, it's a nice looking pedestal. Why doesn't mine look that way? Mine has just this big marbly streak. I get what they were going for, but I think they're a little overzealous there. We didn't get it for the pedestal, we got it for this guy. And this is really nice. I love this. Probably the nicest Venusaur in my collection, and I have quite a few. Go ahead and plop it in our dome here, and then sandwich this on top. Something like that. And the final touch is just to rest it atop its podium. Yeah, pretty nice work there, re-ment. I like the look of that. But what if I use the podium to display Puppy Mochi? Or DJ Molcar. Okay, we're down to our last half dozen here, so let's finish off our blind bags and then we'll hit the rest of the boxes. These are nice, simple Cinnamoroll joint figurine danglers. 5 different styles: Cinnamoroll A, B, C, D, and you'll never guess, but E. E comes after D. I like the B. I like the little reef one here. This one's cute. Yeah. Oh, that's a B. That is a B. This is unquestionably very cute, right? But this is a problem, okay? You have a B one, and you have Cinnamoroll B, but you made it Cinnamoroll. What are we doing? What? Deep breaths. Deep breaths. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. We got the honey. The honey to go with the bee. I mean, since I only got 2 of these, I think I did pretty well. I got 2 that are, thematically related. They are conjoined together. That's pretty nice. If we had, dozens of these, you could link them together in a big long chain, but that's enough for me. I'm happy with just those 2. Alright, on to another thing I know very little about. I mean, I know a tiny bit about Yu-Gi-Oh, but I know like Gen 1 Yu-Gi-Oh. This is characters from 5DS, that Yu-Gi-Oh. But the monster designs are really cool. I like this guy especially. That guy's cool. Yeah. There's even a winking variant you can get to this guy. I don't know, I just thought they looked neat. So I got a couple of these. What do you say we open them instead of just looking at the box? What a novel idea. And pull tab. And pull tab, pull tab, pull tab. There we go. Okay, first one is the poster boy. I don't know his name. I'm sure it's appearing on screen right now, but that is really well done. Nice mix of glossy paints and different textures, and yeah, he just looks good. I like that. I like that a lot. But the surprise star of the show is this base. It's a really nice base. That little arm is like, like Figma or SH Figuarts quality, and it's magnetic. Also, I see there's a little slit cut in it, so if you had the appropriate card to go with him, you could have that display behind him. Might just like slap that on my fridge and just have him like hover in there. Yeah, that's cool. Let's have a look at our second one here. Hopefully not a double. Again, I'm really hoping for one of these 2. Maybe him. Yeah, a little better that time. And we have... I don't know. What appears to be some sort of marsupial, just ran full of drill bits. It's well done for what it is. I'm sure fans of Yu-Gi-Oh! Will recognize this and be like, oh, that's the guy, that's Schmorgelborg. We love Schmorgelborg, I have him on my pajamas. Well, here he is on his base for your viewing pleasure. Yeah, he's okay. He's alright. Okay, last 2, and then we will hit up our gash combo. Oh god. Street Fighter. Specifically, Street Fighter 6. So I found these at GameStop, and I kind of cheated just a little bit, because I had a full case, all reasonably priced. That's why I picked it up. I had a gift card, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I lifted every box, and I was trying to find the lightest, because I assume the lightest are going to be either Chun-Li or Cammy, and those are the 2 I want the most. Not that I have anything against Divorced Ken or Bearded Ryu, but these two, that's where it's at. Oh, and also these are Mighty Jacks, same brand as the like Halloween ones we opened, Sanrio ones. If you watched that video. Okay. So that is our base. It's a little fight stick. Wait a minute. No way. And yeah. Okay, throw out the rest. This is all I want. I just want to play with this. Alright, here is our baggie. Yeah, it's definitely a slimmer build on that character in there.
Perfect!
Chun-Li, yo! Oh, this low poly look is pretty cool. And there she is on the base. You got some nice pixelated shading on the underside there. A little on the pants there. Very, very nice. Very worth the money, especially for this. I like this a lot. Oh, and she does include a little lenticular card. Sort of lenticular. Yeah, says her name. And I think there is a space on here where you can display it. Something like that. Yeah. Guys, my bad. I completely forgot I was supposed to be ranking the flavor of these. So we're going to start with this Mighty Jack's branded Descent. It says do not eat, but I'm not going to let an inanimate object tell me what to do. Alright, the very last one. Another re-ment Pokemon product. This is the Neon Party series. And it is all bangers. This was a gift from my sister for Christmas. And she picked a great series. Like, there's no bad ones in here. I would really like this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. But the other two are fine too. Come on, big finish. Want something real exciting. Yeah, the Pikachu one with Zigzagoon or whatever. Pardon my ignorance. This is Galarian Zigzagoon. Very different. Much better color palette. Also, this is new. They packed this little peg piece in its own dime bag, so you won't lose it. I know in previous series I have misplaced or just not received this piece at all. So, yeah, that's smart. Glad they're doing that. Man, this is so well sculpted. I had a hard time actually finding the peg hole to put this in. It is there? There? I lost it again. There it is. There we go. Cool. This back wall piece is even more impressive. And you got your Pikachu that just pegs in there. Yeah. And then we just squeeze it down into the base. Yeah, there we go. That is fantastic. I mean, I always have nice things to say about re-ment, but this is like an all-time favorite of mine. I really love the look of this. It displays so well. Yeah, thank you to my sister for picking this one specifically, because she got a good one. Pretty decent haul today. We got some fantastic stuff, like that Pokemon one we just got. That Chun-Li was great. DJ Molokar, of course, love you, bro. You're the best. But even like the little stuff, you know, the power was cool. Or Double Yours. Love Mike Venusaur here. Yeah. Oh, Gashpon. You know, it's honestly been so long since I filled this machine, I forget what I even put in here, so it's a surprise to me too. That appears to be... Oh, okay. This is one of those Back to the Future little resting figures. Previously we got Einstein, but this time it looks like we got Doc Brown. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I recently had an epiphany about this movie, Back to the Future, and how good it is and how I've been taking it for granted, so yeah, I'm excited to see Doc Brown. Shouts out Christopher Lloyd. Whew, okay. Well, I've been recording for close to 3 hours, and I completely missed lunch, so I'm gonna go take care of that. You've been gorgeous. Love spending time with you guys. I will be back sometime soon, but I might be back with another unboxing thing if we hit our subscriber goal and we get 1,000 subscribers. We will be opening that Gundam booster box. We are within spitting distance, you know, we're getting pretty close to that mythical number. I think we're about 100-ish out. So as soon as that happens, I will put together a video and get it to you post-haste. Really curious what's in there. I've been sitting on it since the summer. Thanks so much for being here. I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.